What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while, but I'm back for a little bit. I did want to do some drawing today. Well, particularly more so than drawing, I just wanted to I don't know. I've been on chapter 2, and I'm having a little bit of a sort of crisis-ish, where I'm wondering if I should be adding more detail to my artwork. And when I say that, I just mean backgrounds wise. Because I have backgrounds, that's not really the problem, but so for example, let's take a look at this page. So in this page, okay, there's a lot going on. In this page, we have a simple background, we have this, right? And then in the next page, we have backgrounds, but there's not much going on. So I'm wondering, I can kind of use some feedback. I don't know if I should do more with my backgrounds, as far as adding colors and stuff goes, because I really don't want to, high key, because I feel I don't know, I just don't want to complicate things and just sort of overdo it, because I feel it's not really what my story's about. This isn't how can I say it? I like my characters to look good, and I like the action to look good, and I want the story to be good, and I want the characters to be good. But it's the backgrounds and stuff like that isn't super important to me. So in these scenes, there's just not that much detail in the background, and I don't even and I really don't want to go down the route of adding a bunch of tones and stuff like that, because I know what that's how the modern mangas and tunes tend to look. But I don't know, it's just a little bit, I just don't feel like doing it. I say all that to say, I just don't feel like doing it. But I am a little bit insecure about it, because I'm wondering if I should be doing it. Do I need to be doing it? Does it look bland if I don't do it? I don't think it really matters. I think it looks fine, to be honest. I think it looks fine. Well, I'm gonna add speech bubbles here, so it'll fill up the page. And that's another thing. I'm gonna add speech bubbles, because for example, this page, for example, it looks better now because I added speech bubbles, so it just looks more complete. So I guess maybe my thing is that these pages aren't complete, so it just looks bland, and yeah, maybe that's what it is. And it's actually particularly this page that I drew, just using a photo, and I don't know, I feel I should just add more stuff to it. But also, again, I don't really care that much. You get the point. They're driving, I guess. Actually, I can see I didn't finish the drawing. Now that I look at it, I can see where what's going on here? Why it looks like the thing is floating. I'm not sure why. It does look like the car is floating. Maybe it's because of the way I have that's where I have the lines. Maybe that's why. So yeah, I guess in this video it'll just be basically me. Low-key, I don't necessarily feel like drawing tonight, drawing a page tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I think maybe I'll focus on just kind of getting things to look better, I guess. Shit. And just kind of tying up loose ends. I would sometimes be sort of harsh on myself for the nights where I wasn't super productive, and I was just doing stuff like this. But I think it's important. I think it's not every day you can be drawing like entire like fucking portraits and stuff like that. Some days you kind of just need to like draw like the basic stuff, like draw like the backgrounds or like the basic stuff. And like that's fine too. Does that make sense? Like, it's important to have the days where you're just doing the fine details, because I really do believe that like as far as like art goes at least, and like things in general, like your brain just works better if you're focusing on a specific task at a time, and like the less you're switching back and forth between tasks, the better your brain works and the more efficient you can be. That's why I tend to do like all my like if I'm gonna add blacks and stuff, that's why I kind of tend to do all of that, and like skin tone, I tend to do all of that at the same time, just because like it just feels a lot more like efficient, and like my brain is looking for that rather than like switching back and forth between tools and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, how does this actually look? So it looks like the long part actually goes through it. Ah, I see. Okay, so yeah, I've been doing it wrong. The long part goes through it. The horizontal part, I mean, goes through it. The vertical part does not. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this real quick. So is it like this? That doesn't seem right. Honestly, to be honest, who gives a fuck? Like, the thing is, when you start like, when you trace like how I'm tracing, but then you don't actually follow the actual thing, you kind of have to like stay committed to not following the thing, because if you just start following it like your reference just randomly, things will just look weird. Oh yeah, this actually looks better. Oh yeah, never mind, this is better. Yeah, you know what I mean? You can't just like stay true to it sometimes and like not stay true to it, because then it'll just like kind of look off the entire way. I wonder if I can just draw a straight line through it and just do like knock everything out at once. Oh boom, there I go. Ooh. And like that's sort of like the beauty of like tracing, even, where it's like you can pick and choose which elements you want to keep and which you want to leave, and by doing that, like it kind of creates its own image. So I mean, yeah, I feel better actually about doing this now, because like I was worried that like by doing this I'd be sort of making like an excuse to like not actually draw tonight, but like no, this is actually pretty important. Like this does look better. I wasn't feeling great about how things were looking, but like now I feel a little better. Although I guess here, since the horizontal part on the outside, then that means you would actually be able to see the vertical part on this side of it, since it's opposite. So I guess I should do this. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. To be honest, I don't even need this line right here in the middle. Yeah, that's better. And then even something like this, it's like, I also have to remember, it's like, I feel like it's easy for me to feel lazy, that I'm not doing enough work as far as like my story, I guess, and like making things look, but like, I guess you guys seeing this now can see that like, no, it actually, even in my laziness, it does actually take some work to make things like look fine, I guess. Like, ain't nobody got time. Can we clean this up a little bit? Sure. And I think I'll make a video on it if I haven't mentioned it in a previous video. But it's all about just like finding what is worth it for you and what is not worth it for you, because this is a very time intensive process, like, and you do not have all the time in the world, especially if you do not have a team, which I do not have a team. So it's really important to really just pick your battles as far as like what is important to you. Like this, I'm being a little nitpicky here with these like small details. It's like, really, who cares? But also at the same time, like, I am trying to make myself do like this small stuff every now and then, because like, I don't know, it just kind of keeps me like in like the moment, and like kind of lets me savor this process of creating and drawing, because I'm like thinking about it and it's like, this is not gonna last forever. Like, I'm not this, like, I'm only gonna have one first time of drawing and creating my first manga. Like, this is this is special. So like, it's fine that like there are moments where like I'm just kind of doing things that are like sort of small and nitpicky, because it's just like, it kind of forces me to like slow down a little bit. And like sort of be like really intimate, for lack of a better word, with my, what the hell is that? What is this pole? Oh, it's a pole. What? Oh. Do I need this pole here? I don't think so. What was I saying? Oops. Is there not a ruler? Hold on, I'm gonna finish that thought. What was I saying? Does this look like water? It smells like fire. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. I am so sorry about that. I have to make sure, you know, like my house wasn't on fire. I think it's outside, cause like when I go by the window, like I can smell it like a bit more pronounced. Like I think it's coming from outside. Like, and I do hear some sirens in the distance. I'm assuming that like there's a fire going on somewhere. I don't know. Let's hope that's what that is, because whoa. Anyway, so yeah. Another thing is water. Like I don't really know how to draw water. Like, should I draw like a, let me see. Maybe I'll draw like a, just like a soft, like, oh wait, hold up. I guess it would have to be like a really thin line, like a mapping pen. It just looks silly, actually. Oops. Yo, in my last stream, I am so irritated because like in the last like freaking 30 minutes, I think, I was doing stuff and like I just had a window. I accidentally had a window blocking my entire like screen recording thing. So like for the last 30 minutes, you couldn't see shit of like my actual drawings. So like that was irritating. I kept it on uploaded on Twitch, but I just decided to like not upload it to YouTube, just because like editing. Well, I noticed that when I was editing it, and I was like, this would make no sense to upload to YouTube. Like, it's just ridiculous. Twitch, like, it's already on Twitch, so it doesn't really matter. But like, for me to like edit that or like upload it to YouTube, knowing that like 30 minutes of it is not usable, be a little silly. I do think there's a fire going on outside. Like, I can hear the sirens. I really do hear the sirens in the background. This wheel also is throwing me way off. Like, it just looks so big. Alright, I'm not gonna nitpick that. Like, this. No, I might nitpick that. It just looks really big, this wheel. Like, it's throwing off the perspective. Like, it's just taking too much attention when you first look in this direction. So a few things I can do, I guess, is first of all, I'm gonna declutter the line a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with the vector eraser, like a small vector eraser, and just kind of get rid of these straight lines. Like, I'm not opposed to like a messy line, quite honestly, but you do have to be careful, because like it can like sort of add like visual clutter to like the image and just sort of distract from it, especially when it comes to like perspective. So just be careful. But otherwise, I don't super duper care. I'm just gonna narrow the line a little bit because it's forcing the perspective to look at the back of the wheel, and it's like kind of throwing off the image entirely. Like, it's all just too thick. Oh, that somehow looks worse, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, that does somehow look worse. Whatever, yo, whatever. Anyway, and then this is just bothering me. Like, it's just weirdly thick. You see, this is what happens when you don't label your fucking layers. You have to just click turning layers off and on randomly, and hopefully you find what you're looking for. I promise I'm gonna get better with labeling layers one day. I think it's also probably because I work on my tablet, so like text input is just not something that like I'm dying to do. Damn, what is going on outside, yo? It sounds like something insane is happening. Like, should I be concerned? I hope whatever's happening, everyone's okay. Yeah, I mean, this looks better, I guess. Yeah, I'm just about over it at this point. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, and then we go to the next page. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do any drawing tonight. Like, I really just don't feel like it. This is supposed to be the next page. I have them in the car, and like, this is just like an angle. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any drawing tonight. I think I'm just gonna like, sort of, maybe, should I just do dialogue then? And call it? Let's see, maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll just do some dialogue. I have about 2 pages there. Just these 2 pages of dialogue I can do. Should I do that, chat? Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Let me just, on my phone real quick, I'm just gonna open my little script and see what the hell they actually say in this. Oh god. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Because, let's see. Alright. Let me move something here. Let me not make that mistake again. My apologies, my apologies, my apologies. Do not pay attention to how many tabs I have open. Alright, sorry. I'm just gonna, in this separate time, I'm just opening my scripts. If you wanna be my lover. Guys, you know what song has been like a massive earworm to me lately? Chaperone Good Luck Babe. That song is so good. Like, some of the best music I've heard like this decade. Like, just so good. I was sleeping on her OD, I'm not gonna lie to you, but like her voice is just amazing. Like the music is just amazing. Like she's just great. Mm. Okay. If you wanna be my lover. I debated playing music during these streams, but I kind of save that for like the YouTube upload. Just because like I don't know. Like I was looking at other people's streams for a bit, and like I realized like they don't really play music sometimes, so it's just like whatever, who cares? Like. But if music would be good, like let me know, yo. Alright, I usually just type it out actually. I could draw what does he say? Oh yeah, I read your article and I saw your article. My main character, I just decided that he works for like a magazine. And I haven't yet to name the magazine. Let me see. I'm just gonna name it right now actually. He works in the magazine. I'm just gonna look around. That's how I decide on names sometimes. I just like look around to like what's around me, and I just choose something. The Verge. Ooh. No. I really need to come to these streams more prepared. I need to come to these. I'm just gonna leave it blank for now because even in my script I left that part blank. It doesn't. Let me just make sure like I have it. But part of me feels like I'm gonna forget if I don't come back, because I will do that. Okay, I saw your article and it really doesn't matter ultimately. Let me see, maybe I'll just do something based on a song I like or something. And then let me make, I guess, mouth music, so. Oh my god, I'm sorry, hiccups. Sorry. I'm just looking through my, like, songs and just trying to find something that, like, makes sense as a magazine title. see. Let's see. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. The Halcyon. Ooh, should I name it that? I really like Ellie Goulding's album Halcyon, so maybe I'm thinking of naming it that. I read your article on the Halcyon, and it also kind of does sound like it could be a magazine name actually. Oh, should I just go with that? He works for the Halcyon. He works for Halcyon. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Fuck it. Who cares? Oh yeah, I saw your article in the Halcyon. In the Halcyon. In the. Now, do I say in the Halcyon or in Halcyon? Oh, I read your article in Vogue. In the Vogue. And I read your Vogue article. I read your Halcyon article. I read your Time article. Your Times article. Yeah, your own story. Oh, because you just put the name. Okay, I saw your article. I saw your. Wait, what? I saw your Rolling Stone article. I saw your Halcyon article. Yep, that sounds good. I saw your Halcyon article. Those sodas were dope. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Alright, I'm just gonna make this text a little bigger. Doo-doo-doo. Oh goodness, this is what I don't like about the freaking text in my tablet thing. If I say your article is in the Halcyon, it makes it sound like a newspaper, right? Right? Do I give him a speech bubble in this? Why not? Not a speech bubble. A tail. Let's see. Where would his mouth be? Alright, I'm happy with that. Whatever. Moving on. Now let's say he says something else here. He's like, how'd you even get that shot? Oh, I forgot to decide what he takes photos of. I forgot. I don't know if it's like a food thing or like a nature thing or both. I won't decide now. I'll keep it vague though. How did you even get that shot? I won't use that because I'll keep it vague. I don't want to decide right now. photos were dope. Those photos were pretty dope. Those were dope. Maybe he just said something good. He's like, well, I can't imagine how long it took that. How long it took setting up. Can you chill? Can you get the fucking spelling right, please? Setting up that shot. I can't even imagine. This looks really boring, but like, I'm quite entertained. I promise, I'm quite entertained by this. I can't even imagine how long it took setting up that shot. I can't even imagine how long it took. I can't even imagine how long it must have taken. How long it must have taken setting the shot up. I can't even imagine how long it took setting up the shot. I can't even imagine how long it took setting up that shot. I can't even imagine how long it took setting up that shot. Whatever. I can't even imagine how long it took setting up that shot. Does that sound normal? I can't even imagine how long it took setting up. I'll put some emphasis on imagine. I can't even imagine how long it took. How long it must have taken to get that shot. That sounds better. I can't even imagine how long it must have taken to get that shot. Bro, can you chill with the spelling, bro? Like, for real, for real. I can't even imagine how long it must have taken to get that shot. I can't even imagine how long it must have taken to get that shot. Whatever. That's what I do. I like to read out the things just to make sure that they sound natural. I can't even imagine how long it took. I can't even imagine how long it must have taken to get that shot. I can't even imagine how long it must have taken. I can't even imagine how long it took to get that shot. I can't even imagine how long it must have taken to get that shot. No, that sounds more. I can't even imagine how long it must have taken to get that shot. Yeah. What am I doing? Then he says, what does he say? He says, oops. Oh my god, it is so cold. Thanks, dude. What does he say? Oh, thanks, man. Oh, I appreciate. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, dude. Okay. And what does he say? Oh, I appreciate it, man. Um, it did have me. Choice for a bit. Actually, I need to get rid of this mask a little bit. Let's see, what should I do? Okay, and then he says, it was totally worth it. Actually, Does he want a new camera or a new lens? Photographers in the chat, let me know. Like, what do y'all get? Because I know y'all be talking about lens. Hold up a second. Let me Google. I'm just looking up how expensive lenses are. I know they're quite expensive. I'm looking like at Best Buy right now and seeing like what the girls are saying. Alright, I'm seeing something for 2K. I'm seeing something for 800. Something for 200. La 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 la. Damn. Let's say he wants a new lens, I guess. But I have a scene later on where he. No, I'll have him get a new camera. Like, a camera's more expensive than a fucking lens, I guess. And it'll fit better with the scene that I have planned. I'm going to like eventually fix this frame thing so the text can actually sit so it doesn't like get cut off, but I'm gonna do that in a bit. And then he says something. I just hope it's not confusing the way I'm organizing it. That is something that like it is. I have to do take into account, like that it makes that it's easy to read. So yeah, this is a bit harder than I anticipated. Like, it's just quite a bit of text to fit in this like space. And I do have to, like I said, make sure that it's like it flows well. Like, not the dialogue, but just like how the speech bubbles are organized. Yeah, so that's how I fixed the problem. Basically, I like lifted out the layer. Actually, I know you can combine speech bubbles, no? All right, I guess I don't know. I have to. I don't know. I'm a little worried that like it doesn't like it's like a little bit hard to like understand like how the flow of the conversation goes. Like it'll go from this first page. Oh yeah, I saw. I can't even imagine. And then we'll read these two dialogues, these two bubbles. Oh, I appreciate it, but it was totally worth it. And then we'll go over to here, and he'll say this entire thing. And then we're gonna go back to Van, and then we're gonna come over to this. Um, so yeah, I just worry that like you're. Let's see. Is there any way I can make it a little more clear what's happening? Alright, whatever. Let me just see how it plays out. And then if it's a problem, I'll deal with it. Oh my god, I forgot I was doing a video. I'm not gonna lie to you. I totally forgot I was doing this. Whatever. I'm almost done anyway. I am so sorry. I went nonverbal. You see, this is why the YouTubes are good, because I'll put music in it and like it won't be as weird when it's like silent. I mean, not that I was doing anything else other than like this, but I just forgot to talk. Alright, that's cool. I do need to fix this though. And I think I'll make this background black. Okay, this looks pretty good. I'm not mad at this. I think I might call it here though. We're almost at an hour and a half. I do have one more. Should I do this last page of that? No. Actually, I'll save this page of dialogue for like maybe tomorrow or something. Because it is 3:30 in the morning and I do I should start getting ready for bed, but I also want to do something else first real quick. But yeah, this is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And what else? If you want to see more, I guess, behind the scenes or like small videos, you can subscribe to the channel. I do have an Instagram that you can follow there at BAZZMUND_. All the links are on my page. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of the night or day whenever you're reading this. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.